Hello and welcome back to my first playthrough of Divinity Original Sin 2. And last time we left off, we are fighting on a ship, went through the veil, figured out all seven of the gods are dying or are dead, and the world is ending and it's all on our shoulders. So yeah, I had to process all that. It was a lot last time. And while I was thinking, like, why was I so overwhelmed? I'm like, oh my god. And like, I had like a very bad feeling about what's about to go down. And I was just like so certain. I was like, Iona's gonna die at the end of this game, isn't she? And I think it's because this, it just seems like, even though I know Iona's just not the type of person to be like, oh, I'm the chosen one, I'm special. Heck yeah. And she's very much like resistance towards that. She's not the type of person to just be like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to deal with this. These aren't my monkey. This isn't my circus type of deal. She'd be like, listen, this isn't my circus. Those aren't my monkeys. But I have two hands and I am capable of chasing those monkeys. So I'm going to help wrangle them. And unfortunately, she's going to still stick her neck out and try to stop whatever the heck is going on. I mean, granted, it's not like she has much choice in the matter, but still, and it worries me. But if you're wondering why there's blood on the floor, I did spend like 25 minutes, like a good while, just going through, as you can notice, the hot bar, nice and clean, nice and clean. I didn't I didn't organize Iona's, I think. The most important one. You guys are gonna see that right here. I can't believe I forgot to organize hers. It really is. You forget to take care of yourself. That's very in character for her. But everything's nice and clean. I went through and I read through all the books that I have, and add to where's the ones that are not important. Some of these I can't actually. Oh no, not that. But that's like pertinent. But some of these I can't actually add to where's. So I'm like, oh, that's good. Like important notes and stuff can't be added to where's. But I cleaned up this. So next time we go to seller, I'm gonna sell these. I went through some stuff and see, changing their equipment. Still don't have good boots. The reason why there's blood on the floor is because, which boots is it? I think it's these boots. Make her bleed, so they're cursed. And I still don't know how you uncurse things. So we're still stuck with these damn boots. But I went through. I even crafted some things too, because we have a whole bunch of these too. So I was just like, might as well just use it. So we do have those. I did not notice we had these plates. We could just add those to wear. And crafted them. I also leveled them up. See if I can give them new skills. Yeah, just cleaned up their inventory. I gave Fane the teleporter pyramid, and then I gave the Red Prince the other side. Because I was thinking when they're fighting, it's best for Fane to be able to get out of sticky situations since he's the most low. Never mind. Why does he have more health than Iona? I thought he was the lowest health, but never mind. Oh, because he has some equipment that gives him more health. But basically, just make sure he goes to the one that has the highest health and the most hits in them to protect them the most. But yeah, I cleaned it up, made it a little bit less like clunky for me, especially for Fane and all his stuff. And cleaned it up for them. Besides Iona's, because I completely forgot about her hot bar. But that all being said, let's get through this place. When I was just sitting here, I just kept hearing the creaking of the ship, and I was like, "Oh, this is creepy." I don't know. I remember which button to press. It's not J. We found the Lady Vengeance seems to be empty. Yeah, everyone's gone. We had that big fight. Dallas turned into a dragon. Oh yeah, when I was reading through the notes and stuff, I did read some things about Dallas, like to remind my memory or me like, oh, this information and putting two together. I'm a little slow on the putting two things together my brain doesn't work that way. But I now know that the Seekers are basically like a resistance group, right? That goes and saves people that can do source magic. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I was like, who the hell are the Seekers? I didn't know that's what the Seekers were about. And that's basically what Gareth and everyone is. I don't know if Milady is that person, but I know Gareth's part of it. If I touch this, will I burn?
Melody got me here. Maybe she can get me out.
Yeah, but where is Milady? Ben just likes me. Yeah, the god in his own, I must develop my power, become divine, and defeat the war. And also, I was going through a lot of notes. I kind of learned what the divine are and what Lucian it kind of is. I read a note where it said that Lucian, there was a moment in this world where like similar events like this happened, and Lucian basically gained the power of all seven gods and became just like, I don't know, the ultimate like godlike person, or close to a god, to stop the events. But even he still died. I still don't know what it means to be divine. I guess it just means to be like the avatar, essentially. I bless my god. It was revitalized as God woken. I must, yeah, as God woken, I must rise and become divine, saving God's world void. Dallas and her forces attacked, and my secret died. Lady Vengeance is made of this. We fought Dallas and High Sea Raven with her and fought well. He is no ordinary sorcerer. Yeah, that guy that put a bomb inside Red Prince's chest? You're damn right he's no regular sorcerer. I don't know what everybody wants. I love that Sir Laura just kind of sticking with us, and even when we go to like the god state, Sir Laura is still there. I left that chainmail here. Reckoning. I really don't want to pick up any more weapons. Because any two-handed weapons, thank you. But any two-handed weapons that I find, even though it's really nice, that's really nice actually. I was gonna say, I'm gonna just immediately sell it because I want the Red Prince to be a sword and shield user. Because he has all this, but this is actually really nice. Plus 3 strength, intelligent, and necromancer. Maybe I'll give it a try. Let's see how he holds up. This one's really nice. Maybe I'll keep that in the behind. I went against my own thing. I was like, no, I'm going to keep the sword and shield so I don't have so much stuff. Let's go talk to the ship. See if Lady Ben just knows what's going on here. Because the ship can't talk. Did I talk to my companions?
Well,
let's first talk to the companions.
That was certainly something.
Let's just see. What do you think we should do now?
Set sail for Driftwood, I reckon. From there, we can track down my old pack and find out who's behind the contracts to kill Godwoken.
It's interesting that it says, say you like to venture alone for now, because I did get the text box that told me that, is this the party that I want? Because after I go through this sequence, I'm not going to be able to change my party at all. So it's interesting that you can still dismiss your party member.
Fane nods as you approach. He seems unusually quiet.
Yeah, Fane's the only one that appropriately reacted to the events that we just saw. They're very upsetting. Cock your head and ask the skeleton if he's feeling okay. Ask Fane what's her next move. Ask what he makes of the gods, the tree, and everything. Tell him you like to go. So, what do you make of the gods, the trees, and everything?
I must admit, I'm more worried than I was.
I am so glad you're worried, because, girl, Iona's fucking worried,
I thought
too.
this would be a slice of cake, to be quite honest.
It's more than we thought was going to
After
happen.
all, I am an energetic, fresh-faced skeleton, teaming up with a lady-turned-goddess Armadia. What force could stop two Eternals?
Is that what she is?
Whatever form this void takes, it seems significantly more dangerous than I assumed.
Are you feeling alright?
I don't know. But after everything that's happened, we should not be here.
Assure him that he's exactly where he's meant to be. Shrug. It is what it is. No point getting jittery. You agree? No, absolutely. I agree. None of this feels right. That's it. It just doesn't
This place
feel
feels
right.
like the echo of an eternal land. And
Yeah.
here, in their own land, something tried to hang the Seven. It's sacrilege at best, and I do not want to see what it is at its worst.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation.
Ask what he thinks about what you witnessed in the Hall of Echoes. What do you think about what we witnessed in the Hall of
It
Echoes?
was all a bit ominous, wasn't it? With the divine dead and divinity itself dying. It seems we have no choice but to venture forth and, for lack of a better phrase, save the world. Bit of a bother, if you ask me. I had other plans entirely for the weekend.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I talk to Ifan or if Ifan has something to say about it. It's interesting. Alright, let's talk to this lady.
I
Oh
cannot
my
bear
god.
you away from here. You must find other means so that we can leave.
That's what it means by you'll be able to get out of here. Demand to know what happened to the others. What do you mean you'll be able to get out of here?
The one who brought us here. The demon
Milady.
that wears the face of my
Right.
kin. Only she can set the course back to the land of the living. She is here still. I can feel her.
I don't like the word demand, but I'm gonna ask you. Do you know what happened to all the others that were on board previously?
Death washed over me as we entered this place. I felt many lives extinguish in a single moment.
Oh.
But others still draw breath. They are sheltering below decks.
That doesn't mean that the other companions are dead, does it? I'm gonna do a save real quick. That doesn't mean the other companions. No, she said others were alive below deck. That'd be kind of messed up if you don't get to change your team because they kill. That's crazy to kill the other companions. Imagine if they did that in BG3. I would. Oh, that upsets me thinking about it. Not having Karlak with me? No. Oh, it's so, like, eerily quiet. It's so upsetting. Is Alexander still here? Oh, I hear someone.
Hidden away somewhere, safe from the storm, I hope.
That was Iona.
Not a soul down here. Just stillness.
You know, we were just trying to get out of our imprisonment. Now we're in the underworld. Life really does take you to the strangest places. We should sit down and just relax. What the hell? What is this? I can see spirits, right? Beer, beer, beer. We don't need to be carrying anything, really. I gave Ifan our bottle of beer. He's like, he likes bottled beer. You want to get more? We don't know what it does. I don't really just go out my way to drink alcohol in battle, because I don't know what it does. There's no one here. Anything here? What is this? A washing tub? Here, everyone take some stew. We're probably gonna need it. Go stew. It's a little upsetting. Oh! Why are you naked? What the? No, not Lohessa. Not me being like, no. What the? God damn, these elves really are tall.
I still hear it. It's still there. It'll never leave me alone. It'll never leave me alone.
That's crazy. They just kill the other party members? Why? Lohessa was telling me how she was slowly losing control, and if she does that, I need to kill her, and she's dead, but I didn't kill her. That's I mean, I guess that's a good way to insensitize, like encourage replaying the game, but still,
She clenches her ghostly fists and sets her jaw.
I can't imagine if they tried to do that and BG3 people would particularly like that. Oh. And also they had like,
Find it.
oh.
Destroy it. Make it leave me be.
But like their storylines, I wonder why that
going
is.
to perish.
Their
People
spirit.
are going to die and I can't stop it. She'll do it now. She'll never stop. She'll never
You know,
stop.
let me tell you though, as messed up as this is gonna sound, if that text box didn't pop up and told me to stick, like, make sure I have the party member I want, because I'm not gonna be able to change it later, and I ended up having a different party crew and they died, I would be in shambles. I would be crying right now if that happened. So I am grateful that the game warned me that, you know, the other party members aren't going to be active. Oh
Sabiel's
my god,
spirit
I'm
watches
just
your
upsetting
approach
myself
like a
thinking about it.
spectator on a beach watches the waves roll in with a soothing inevitability.
I feel so bad though, because they had so much, like, their own story.
There we have it, don't we, dear? The final die has been cast, and it's come up wanting.
That's where she'll go from here. Say you had very much hope for a better role. I honestly had hope for a better role.
You have what you hope for you still live.
I didn't want you guys to die.
Forsake me now. Go hence and give chase to your mortal desires. From death, let me be death.
Oh my gosh. It's bold. It certainly is bold to kill those characters.
Fane nods as you approach. He seems unusually quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, yeah. Wow. That's... Yeah, I mean, I encourage you to play the game again. That's just unfortunate. Oh, there's my lady. Did I check over here? Is our friend Tarquin here? I kind of want to see if Tarquin's here before my lady. I feel like she's going to be the one that pushes the story forward. Nice. Oh! They kind of had some of my stuff too, though. Several had some of my things. Oh, Tarquin isn't here. Oh, I knew I... Okay, if he betrays me, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because I didn't kill you even though every single one of my companions told me to. The ones that are alive. I'm so sorry. I do feel bad, even though it's not my fault. I didn't make the decision to kill them. Everyone's here, it seems.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go.
I was up top the ship. Say you're ready. Tell her to wait. You have some questions. Ask what's going on. Where are you? Look around the hold. Some people are missing. Ask her where they are. Oh, there's Tarquin. Who? I mean, we know... Why did they die? I'm so upset about the companions dying. Who's missing? Some people are missing. Where are they?
Seeker's dead, Alexander missing, God-woken passengers deceased.
The other ones, yeah. Alexander, that's who's missing.
Unless you want to die too, we need to go. Now.
No, we're fine. I was standing up on top of the deck for like a good 35 minutes cleaning my pack. Don't worry about it. What's going on? Where are we?
There's no time. I can't hold us here. Brace yourself. This might hurt. A lot.
Oh my gosh, girl. She really didn't wait. There we go. Ooh.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive. But what of the gods?
That is true. They're not dead, they're just captured. Oh, Lohessa, Sebel. Their stories were very interesting.
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your
Sad.
weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight stings your eyes.
Yeah.
As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine prickles your skin.
At least the kid made it. Oh.
One moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body.
Oh.
At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Oh.
Better.
Well, it seems like that would felt good.
Let's not do that again anytime soon.
Again. Ask her what exactly happened back there. Nah, that's an easy deal. Look about the interdeck, ask her what happened to the others. Well, I agree with you with that.
Very good. I'll feel far less put upon if you tell me you learned something useful on our little field trip.
Tell her you're not sure. You met one of the gods again and they seemed desperate. Say you don't think so. Some ethereal figures calling themselves the gods keep trying to distract you from your purpose. Tell her your business is just that, yours. I don't see why this is something we need to keep from her. It's something that's going to ultimately affect her as well. It doesn't seem like this is a my issue, not a you issue. If the issue is that the whole world is in danger, that doesn't make no sense. I'm not sure. Met one of the gods again, and they seemed desperate.
Desperate how?
Desperate as in hanging from a tree, attacked by some unknown force. Desperate. Describe her everything you saw and heard in the hall of echoes. Say you tell her once she answered. Say you'll tell her once she answered a few questions. Yours. Tell her your business just with. Actually, that'd be great. I'll tell you a little bit more if you answer a few questions of mine.
Oh, fine.
Thank you, because you've been
One
dodging
spooky
some.
magic, 2 only half a demon actually. My mother was a bitter elf named Loda. 3 just a bit of leftover effluvia from the spell. 4 more than I can count. 5 something too horrible to mention by the light of day.
I don't know if any of those answers were questions that I had for you, but thanks for the information.
And now that I've answered every question a sane person could conceive to ask of me in this moment, let's carry on. What did you see?
Okay. I'll describe everything that you saw in the Hall of
I
Echoes.
see.
Right.
So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you.
Yeah. I assumed that was just Fane knocking me on the head with his staff, though.
Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
What?
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine?
I mean, he said something about it. I'm not particularly interested in that. I admit they were somewhat vague on that point, yeah. I mean, not explicitly. So you understood you're meant to grow your powers, but you're not entirely sure where to start. Shrug, you'll figure it out. I understood that my purpose is to grow my powers, but how to do that, I'm entirely unsure where to start.
Oh, what confidence you inspire.
Listen, I am humble. I like to use the word humble.
Luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help.
Oh.
We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source
Hell yeah, I can.
nor take it as you see fit.
That is yes. Oh no, I can see source. It's right there on the floor. You spit
I
it
may
up.
not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these oh so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister.
Tell her to think again. You've cast source spells before, and you take a source in order to do so. Ask her where to find this master. Say you have business that doesn't involve the gods, the master, or milady. Well, yeah, I see it right there. I see source. Well, I'm happy to correct you, milady, because I've cast source spells before, and I've seen source and taken it in order to do so. It's really right
As have
there.
I, but not in the ways a true godwoken can. Forget those ghastly
Oh.
little jars and wands to which small people must resort. You ought to be able to see and speak to the spirits that wander our realm.
Okay. I don't know why my headphones disconnected or something. You ought to be able to see and speak to the spirits that wander our realm, and you ought to be able to extract the source they leave behind, too. All this just by your little old onesie. No device, no gimmicks.
When you're done, you'll be able to amass and unleash quantities of source so great that Lucian himself would blush. I quite look forward to seeing it.
I guess I should go look for this Meister. Where can I find them?
Oh, she's got one of those things in Driftwood. You know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it? Home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood.
I thought a tower.
Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest.
Oh,
You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you.
Where are you off to?
Shopping.
And how do we get onto shore?
Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Won't that be terribly fun?
Yeah, you say that
Before you
sarcastically,
go,
but I enjoy your...
If I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Alright, then I won't. Our companions have something to say, but she talked so long that they forgot about what they're going to say.
Mind?
Yeah, hold on. Quirkus has something to say, though.
It's nowhere safe. Red-robed lunatics at sea, those void-woken seedlings in the swamp. It all points to the great acorn. It's coming, Quirkus! What if it's too late, What if the Knights of Dre are too far ahead in their plans?
Knights of Dre? Who... What do you mean? Who do you mean?
At least here, our shield's ignorance can be forgiven, Quirkus. The Knights of Dre do not go out of their way to boast about their existence. You know their order, my friend. Mystic Squirrel Knights, sworn to the great acorn, trying to bring about its return.
The squirrel absent-mindedly runs a paw over Quirkus's spine. The air fills with the sound of soft, dusty purring.
They plan to inhabit the everlasting forest once the acorn drops, and the world is rid of all giants. They believe that only the arboreal will, and should, survive.
Right now, he's talking gibberish, but I'm sure when this ends, I'll be like, oh my gosh, he was telling us the whole story the whole time. Ask how he tends to combat such a nefarious plan. Smile, you'd be happy to turn them into gloves if he points you towards them. But he's working on a spell, right? So they'll stop these knights and defeat the acorn? Snap that you don't have time for this, you're not here to serve him. But you're working on a spell, right? Something that will stop these knights and defeat the
It
acorn.
thinks we are sitting here twiddling our paws, Quirkus. Perhaps we haven't succeeded yet, but we have other
That's what it looks like to me. Like...
The Knights of Dre are a dangerous, dangerous order. Lunatics, with a single-minded devotion to bringing about the end of the world.
So the, I
Together,
forgot what it's called.
Quirkus, We can develop some magic to save us from the Great Acorn.
The
If
void or something?
our shield can keep us alive.
Well, look, you're here now. You be running from a fight, and you're level 12. You're higher. You should be protecting me.
Yes, it has done an admirable job so far. It
I
certainly
didn't great.
lasted longer than I thought it would.
Just forget about that moment. I almost did kill him when we got stuck in the
But does it
maze.
understand that we could be wiped out at any moment? Does it understand the risk?
Growl that you understand more than he seems to. Nod, he can trust you. Roll your eyes. No, you want the entire speech again from the start. Yes, yes, you can trust me.
Trust. Do you remember trust, Quercus? I'm not sure I do.
You trust me. You wouldn't be following me this far away if you
Well, yes,
hadn't.
of course I trust you, Quercus. You're different. But perhaps we should show a little faith in our shield, too.
The squirrel reaches out and touches your ankle, sending a hot flush rippling through your body.
Oh.
Your mind's eye sees new potential spells swirling before it.
Now, listen carefully, shield. The plan is thus. Do not die.
I certainly will try and hope that is not the case for her.
If the shield can hold up its end of the bargain, we might just have a chance to complete our research. We might make it yet, Quercus.
That's sweet. Let me drop and pick up some of the source. Bleed Fire Skill Book.
Quite right.
Let me talk
Do
to.
seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
Ask for Vince. Tell him he still hasn't explained what led to the explosion from the ancient empire. This is going to be a lot of talking with all these people. Ask him how royalty finds life on the road. Let's just start from here. You know, you still haven't explained what led to your expulsion from the ancient empire.
He sighs, rather dramatically.
I think it's time you tell us.
Oh, perhaps that's because I don't quite enjoy broaching the subject.
It's fine if you don't want to talk about it, but I'm not going to pretend like I don't want to know.
Thank you. But I suppose you've earned the right to know.
Yeah, I did.
The long and short of it is that I was banished because I was found in bed with a demon.
Oh, you... I was ready for him to say I tried to overrule my father, I was very pompous and a spoiled brat or arrogant or anything like that. Him being found in bed is the reason why he got kicked out of his home. Yeah, you got me there. Look at him as if he just told a fantastic joke and laughed. A demon, asked how in all hell he ended up in bed with a demon. I laughed, so I'm just gonna click this. Like, you're joking, right? That can't be the reason why you got kicked out. No way.
How gratifying to know I amuse you.
That can't be true.
You clearly have a hard time understanding all this, so let me paint you a picture.
Oh, you don't need to be so condescending.
I am a prince of the House of War. There are others with that title, but none of them are the Red Prince, the jewel in the crown of the Empire. I lived in the Forbidden City, a vast complex of palaces that houses the royal family and its servants. No others are allowed to enter it. As for myself, I was never allowed out.
Oh. So he's actually quite sheltered. The city? Just the city.
The price I paid for my genius. I was too valuable to be exposed to the dangers of the outside world. All the wars I won, and I won them all, of course, I won from the comfort of sofas.
What? So you never fought in those wars?
Bring me information, and I will deduct, then instruct. From amid the ultimate opulence of my quarters, I expanded and very much ruled the empire. I had it all. And frankly, I got bored.
Bored? Why untold millions would trade places with him in a heartbeat? Say that from the sounds of it, he suffered from gilded cage syndrome. Seems like it. From the sounds of it, it sounds like you suffered from a bit of a gilded cage syndrome.
Exactly. I did not suffer the boredom of some spoiled brat. Mine was the absolute absence of challenge, the longing not simply to watch the horizon, but to journey towards it. If I could not experience the joys of the world beyond, I had to bring the world to me.
So you slept with the demon.
Miraculous what a sorcerer can do with a little arcane lore.
So your first journey into, like, experiencing life, yeah, okay, I kind of get it. It's to sleep with a demon.
I summoned demons, the most dangerous game in the world. But they knew they met their match in me, and so we conversed. We drank wine, we played chess.
It sounds like there is more than one demon in this story.
Converse with demons and you learn of the shadows behind creation. Drink wine with them and you have visions of worlds beyond worlds. Play chess and you know that one wrong move is certain death. My mind rejoiced. Now for the body, I reasoned, so with a certain succubus I spent nights that would surpass your understanding.
You have good taste. Listen, if there's one thing I do love, is the succubus, incubus, succubi. I do love. That's my favorite form of demon. I do like a succubus. Think it over and say that actually sounds enthralling. Yeah, I now get it. Tell him you never heard of such a supreme decadence. You know, when you paint it out like that, it does sound exhilarating.
So you do comprehend. I spent a whole year in the company of demons, every night atop the white library tower of my palace. It was my great study of existence. It was my supreme joy, even if
he regrets it now, I don't think he would regret. I would hope he wouldn't regret it. It doesn't sound like something you should regret, even if it led to his downfall, even if it was so very dangerous, even if he desires something even greater. Yeah, it seems like, even though that's exhilarating and it's nice, he's still in his home, just doing that inside his home. And it sounded like more he wanted to be out in the world. Like, how much does he actually cares to go back to the tower? It doesn't sound like he even liked his life that much as the prince. Even if you desired something greater.
He gives you a long, respectful look.
Do I understand you, Prince? I never understand characters.
How unexpectedly shrewd you are.
Oh, is that
What happened next was simply unforeseen. One moonless night, the succubus that was my lover turned to me, fangs exposed. But I could tell from the glint in her eyes she wasn't bent on our usual fang play.
Right, you got plenty of
There was no light in that glint. It was the darkness of the void, the wet darkness of spilt blood. And in short, I was afraid. I tried to move away, but it was too late. She was upon me. She had done it. She had outmaneuvered the Red Prince. Finally, I was vanquished.
So what happened next? So he can't stop his story there. Obviously, he did die, girl. If the prince was vanquished, who is he? The Red Prince evil twin? Because that would explain a lot. First things first, what in the name of the Seven Hells thing? Like, girl, it's in the name. I mean, come on. I mean, you're not actually not the Red Prince, right? That would be a crazy twist. So, what happened next? You can't just stop the story there.
She went for my neck, quick as a charging cobra, but then suddenly it's as if time ground to a halt.
Something saved you.
Deep inside me welled up, a power I never knew I had. She simply froze under my stare. Then she screamed. A scream so abhorrent its ripples caused birds to fall dead from the sky. people covered their ears in vain as they went insane. The Imperial Guard forced itself into my chambers and found me with the succubus still on top of me. I believe the phrase is caught red-handed.
As the Red Prince, what you should do. Oh, that's just, yeah, that's how we're gonna end it. That was an interesting story. I really like the writing of these characters. He comes off popish, arrogant, rude, typical prince, but I don't know, there's something like a vulnerability to him that's surprising. Ask him how royalty finds life on the road. If so, how has royalty found life on the road?
At first, I admit it was all rather tiring. I was, after all, marched out of my own empire, and I've been hounded by the odd assassin ever since.
Well, yeah, they're just trying to kill you. Is it really that bad?
After that came the indignity of the collar and incarceration. But ever since we decided to be so bold as to bid our farewell to Fort Joy by any means, it's all been rather fun.
Because he's living life, he's enjoying it. He's not stuck in that tower. Oh my god, the Red Prince is a Disney princess! He's Rapunzel!
Oh, I could complain about the food and the lodgings and the sheer barbarity of the common folk. But in truth, all of that fits within the larger frame that is adventure. Adventure is precisely what my life was missing. I told you earlier I could tell you tales about what it was like to be a prince of the house. Tales that would last us 1,000 nights. That is true. But I'd much rather speak of the tale we are shaping now.
It's hard for me to imagine that he's wanting to go back. It sounds like he really is enjoying where he's at now. So it's good to hear he's taking such a liking to life on the road. Say you're still interested in the story. Smile and say he'll be indistinguishable from a commoner in no time. So yeah, let's see how he takes that comment. Soon enough, you'll be indistinguishable from a commoner in no time.
Dear gods, no. Pray kill me before I reach such an nadir.
Right. Ask him for the next. What should we do next?
We should seek the Meister. Anyone with such a fine, authoritative title should surely aid us on our journey. In the meantime, though, let us continue our search for Brahmos. He knows things I must know.
Right, your personal quest. Okay, good to know. So Brahmos, we need to keep an eye out. Hello, Fane.
I think this land holds no more surprises. I find myself in some place even more dismal than the last. Still, at least this is an interesting variation on dismal.
Now that we're here, what do you think we should do?
How many times must I tell you? I have business in the Black Pits. We should head to the excavation site there.
Right, the Black Pits. Thank you for reminding me.
Well now,
Headphone.
how's my favorite god woken?
Aww. I would say I'm the only god woken, but that's not true. You actually surprisingly know plenty. Headphone, what he thinks you should do next. Wonder how Headphone got his lone wolf moniker Silverclaw. How do we know that? Say you like adventure. How do we learn that? I wonder, Headphone, how did you get your moniker Silverclaw?
Headphone smirks and shakes his head.
I'll spare you the tall tales we usually tell.
I love a long
When a
story.
new cub joins up with the lone wolves, we interrogate them.
A cub.
Then, a very complex equation decides their new moniker.
Like actual
I don't
math?
remember all the questions, but I remember enough to give you a lone wolf name if you want one. So tell me this. Which of these scenes attracts you the most?
I love personality quizzes. Okay, I grew up with teen magazines and all that. Which lip gloss flavor are you, or which candle scent are you? I love these. I love them so much. I love these. Which scene attracts me the most? Okay, which scene does Iona? We gotta think like Iona here. Give a character building moment here. A dark night in a filthy alleyway under shadow cast by the light of a full moon. By felt tints in a desert oasis, the heat of the sun burns down upon you. No, we don't like heat. Alone and shaded by a forest canopy, your steps silenced by the soft brush underfoot. Anonymous in a busy city square full of hollering crowds and overpowering scents. Masked and dressed in the nights in the opera house, moments before the curtain raises. On the stage. So you have no interest in other than Monica at this point. No, I want to entertain this. This is fun. Don't be a spoiled sport. It's between, honestly, these three right here. I think even though she gives kind of like all by herself vibes, I'm getting the vibes that Iona does like people. Like, she likes interacting with people. She likes talking to people. She likes hearing people's stories and learning this about strangers' lives. Just because there's all these people in this world and they're living different lives and experiencing different things. And that's kind of amazing to her. But the master dress is also nice too. I just think that appeals to me. Because dressed in nights in an opera house sounds nice. I think she's a city girl. Even though she does give like in the woods by herself vibes. Did I make an extroverted character? I'm very much an introvert, so that's very interesting. I think this one. Anonymous in a busy city square full of hollering crowds and overpowering scents. Maybe like extroverted, but when she wants her alone time, she needs to be able to get her alone time.
Stefan nods and raises his eyebrows, a slight smile brightening his face.
That's weird that I really get a sense that is for her. And he likes that answer too.
And then, target in sight. What's your preferred execution method?
Savage, a hammer to the face, shrinking into fear of their final moment. Well, we know that's not the one I'm gonna pick. I can't play evil characters. It's so hard. It's generally hard for me. That'll be a challenge. A droplet here, a seasoning there. Was it the bloody flux? Or was it you? Unseen, you slit their throat before they even know you're there. Whether calling down elements or calling up demons, you prefer the magical touch? Darling, please. You prefer to manipulate others to do your dirty work for you. That'd be nice. I don't think she has that much power. Or connections like that. The way Ifan does. Obviously, we're not a magic user. We're not a magic user. We're not Fane here. Poisoning? It just thinks... Listen, she's a rogue. Simple, clean, easy. Bang, boom, bam. Slit the throat and get out of there. You slit the throat? I've never been there.
Right.
Right. I mean, I am a
Ifan
rogue.
scrawls something on a little piece of paper and hands it to you.
Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to do the paper triangle thing? I don't remember what it was in
On the page,
school.
in thick black letters, is written Bright Claw.
That actually fits her.
Not as pant-wettingly fearsome as Silverclaw, but not bad.
Well,
not bad at all.
I actually like it. No, I actually really like it. I love it. I love that. We just had a random personality quiz. What should we do now?
Let's track down my old pack and find out who's behind the contracts to kill Godwoken.
I love it.
Can't hurt to know who wants us dead.
Who would have thought this guy would give you like, oh my god, we're gonna play house and we're gonna see how many kids you have if you live in a mansion or a cottage.
Stefan smiles and salutes at you.
I love him. No one call her Iona. She's Bright Claw. That actually really fits her too. That's actually really cute. Okay. That was so silly. Okay. How do we leave this place again? Now I understand why she's here. That's just in case. If you were rolling without no companions, I would assume you're doing a solo run.
Hello
Hey,
again.
kid.
That's twice now you've saved my skin.
I don't see
And
how.
I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner.
I certainly could use a thing or two if that doesn't trouble you too much. Oh wow. So you certainly use a shrug, maybe you don't need empty bar. Oh damn, kid. Holy pixie dust. Ooh.
Sure thing.
Pixie
I'll
dust.
start hunting that down right away. Don't wait up.
Oh, so is this our like hub, our home base? Gareth, why are you?
Hail, friend, and remember, in Lucian's love there can be no wrong.
Select on the passive feature what happens next for you. Sigh, does he really have to quote Lucian? Must you quote Lucian so often?
Only as often as I need his guidance, Godwoken. When I invoke Lucian's words, I invoke his deeds too. He stood for the defenseless when the Black Ring rose up. For all of us. For my mother, my father.
Gareth's nostalgia lasts for just a moment longer. He composes himself, clears his throat, and waits
Gareth.
for your next question.
What are your plans?
Paradise awaits, my friend.
I don't know why I don't like Gareth.
Not an actual paradise,
but I don't.
Of course. I don't think there's such a place in all of Rivellon. Paradise Downs. My parents still sow the soil there. And if the Order hadn't called me to its ranks, I'd still call their farm my home. I miss it. I miss them. They've been forever understanding of my duty. But I admit, I've been neglectful. I have some wrongs to right.
Yeah, you should go visit your family and stay there. He knows what's next for him. Yeah, you know what's next for me.
I expect Malady has an answer to that. It seems she's got it all in hand.
Yeah. Bye, Gareth.
You can put a price on the... I've plenty of fighters for hire. Expert. Oh, I see you have a...
Yeah, I don't need your freak friends. Let's go talk to Lady Vengeance. Thank her for getting us through safe passage. And then we're gonna head into the city, I think, or whatever. What is this place called? Dustbin? What is this place called?
Reaper's Coast lies nearby.
Reaper's Coast.
When you are ready to sail elsewhere, I shall bring you there.
Ask to hear more about how the Lady Vengeance came to be this way. Can I ask more about how you became this way?
The wood of the sacred ancestor trees has long been coveted for its ability to resist magical attacks. The consciousness of the elf within was always lost when they were uprooted, though. I am different. I think and feel. It is the work of freedmen. Dallas wanted more than a ship. She wanted a warrior slave who was bound to obey. So Friedemann used source magic to keep me alive as I was torn apart and rebuilt. He made me feel every moment of agony, then marked my wood with a slave scar. When I was an ancestor tree, the mother tree demanded loyalty also, but at least I was one of many. Now I am alone.
I hope we can help Lady Vengeance. She's so nice. It reminds me of the, is it Belahada? Belahada? No. The tree that's in Dragon Age. Waypoint. Oh, this is how we leave, huh? Elves in their trees, you know? It's almost like elves are... Oh! Elves works for native people. Hold on. It's our friend,
I hadn't
Tarquin.
realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about you.
Wonder what what have you heard about me? Remarked that many aboard the ship died during recent ordeals. How's it that he survived? Said you'd like to do some trading if he didn't lose his supplies. I wonder, what have you heard about me?
That you're, How did Malady put it again? A god-woken. Yes, that's it. Quite remarkable if it's true.
What the hell? She keeps going around telling people. She must be stopped. As it just alters his opinion of you somehow. Wonder why something like that would be of interest to him. And why something like that would be an interest to you.
Come now. You've seen the state of things. A potential savior from all this void-woken nonsense would be of interest to everyone with a beating heart. And some without, I would imagine.
Also just alerts his opinion, frown, and note that every word out of his mouth makes it seem like he has hit him up. You're aware that every word that comes out your mouth makes it seem like you have some hidden motive.
We all have secrets. Do I oblige you to spill your heart to me? No, I do not.
You could.
Besides,
ask. I probably would.
You make me sound so mercenary. No, I'm merely pleased to learn that my new friend has such great things awaiting her in the future.
You're so lucky I didn't kill you down there. It's more like a carrion bird circling for its next meal.
How bracing and honest of you. But everything in moderation, eh? I don't think I could take a scolding from the world's potential savior too frequently.
Well, aren't you so cheeky? Remark that many on board had died during the recent ordeals. So how is it that you seem to have survived?
Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed that I might be of some use yet. Rather flattering to enjoy the favor of such a powerful being.
Yes, it does. So do you have anything to trade? Yay! And by that, do you want to take all this stuff from me? What is this? Agitator, legendary. +2 finesse, huntsman, -1 movement, 41 plus. Commonly carried by lone wolves, crossbows are consistently the sniper weapons of choice. That kinda sounds cool. I have all this money. Ooh! Oh, I can't wear that. 12 strength? Can he wear it? Well, that's not how you check these things. Also, here, have this. And then there we go. Do you have stuff to sell? Nothing in return? No. I kind of want to see... I wish I could bring up his... Hold on. Take my leave. I did switch his crossbow from his own crossbow, unfortunately. So I wonder... Because I wanted to keep his personal crossbow on him, but... Is it the same one? Oh, I didn't change it. I kinda want to buy it. And yeah, his strength is 12. Man, we have all this money. We gotta buy good things. Treat yourself. +2 and +1 telekinesis. This is epic. Do you have any nice daggers for me? That's not a dagger. A lizard spear? Okay, I don't want that. A one-handed sword. +1 restraint. That's the stuff we sold. Oh, this stuff. Hey. No, I didn't sell that to you. Okay, good. I need nicer boots. These are pants. Leggings, +1 wits retribution. Let's not spend all our money. He might not have the nicest things here. Okay, we still have a whole other area to explore. I do want this crossbow. Let's not get too excited. No. And I also might find just nicer things. +2 intelligence and telekinesis. Oh. I mean, gee, might as well. How good is that weapon he has on now? Honestly, is it better than what is offered here? Which was this. Yeah. I do want a new dagger. Okay. We all get one new item here. Okay, maybe we'll give the prince those boots. Yeah. Okay. We'll take it. Thank you. Take you. Yeah, leave me alone. You could have given them to me since I'm such an important figure in your life. Which one should we change? 12 to 13, 17. But this one gives us more finesse. Yeah. Give this to you. Give this to you. Give that to you as well. Here you go. Now she's lighter too. Who am I? Put this. You also could put slot a. I really want to check out how to slot this thing. And Fang. This new little stick you have. Honestly, add that to your wares. We'll just sell that. Now that you got that, get some money back. We'll keep that. We'll sell that too. Alright, we'll keep all the other stuff. You should probably change thing. Now I remembered. Level 4. Yeah. Alright, we're all set. We all have our nice new stuff. Nice new sticks. Nice new shoes. Alright, fantastic.
You honor me with your repeated presence.
Yes, I want to sell more of yours. Let's give you money back here. Thank you. Really soon. Alright. I think this is where I'm going to leave off this part. And then the next time you see, we'll go to whatever new area is awaiting us. Where we're going to meet Meister, find the shillelaghs, the people. Oh wow, that's so fun. We're going to see what that goes to, the Black Pits, more of the Lone Wolves, and all that. This part was fun. I enjoyed it. It's sad to learn that the companions you don't bring do die. It's kind of sad just knowing that their story ends there. But I also get it. I guess it's to encourage the players to replay this game more, to try new things. I guess I don't know. I know if that was implemented in Baldur's Gate 3, I would. Oh, that'd be so sad. That'd just be so sad just to think that any of those characters' stories wouldn't be able to be explored at all in your first playthrough. I don't know. That seems so. I don't know. It seems unfortunate, is what it seems. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.